Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. I'm Johan Malan, and today, Monday 29 January 2024, my trade directions for today will be long on the CAD, the pound and the US dollar, and short on the New Zealand, the euro and the yen. My first pick of the day is potential short on the euro US. But before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk. Never trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. And at the end of this video, I'll show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and turn pips and points into profits. The euro US, euro losing a lot of speed. So it's quite a steep drop since last week. And dollar also was up there this morning and it's suddenly losing some speed. So something is happening. It's a Monday. I find it to be very quiet today. I really had a hard time finding potential trade setups for today. But I did find a few on the end. But I see a lot of movement on the relative strength up here. So it means there is some shaking in the market busy happening. Let's hope we can get good solid directions. Last week wasn't that great on directions. Euro is still weaker than the dollar in any language. So on the retracement back, I drew the Fibonacci in from up there down to here. And right at the 61%, I can see that the market stalled there on Friday. So market confirming that as a resistance level for me. So as it gets back up there, I'll then look for some short setups if I can find any, providing that still stays the same. But that doesn't change that much from the morning into the evening. Most likely if you use those for the whole day, you should still be fine. Then oil, we've got a lovely trade here. We did the hammer candle here and it's going up nicely. I said on Friday to you, I'm looking for a retracement to add to my trade here. But unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, I'm making money, so I'm not complaining. It did not retrace far enough. But at this stage, it's getting very close. My target is just below that $84 levels. I need about a 90 cent or 80 cent move on the oil price to hit my target. And this will be a nice 1 to 3 risk reward. So I'm very happy with this trade, looking very good. Yes, still, if it retraces back to this level, I'll still be interested later this week and next week until things really change. But I would love to see a target and then a retracement, and then I can re-enter the trade. On the pound New Zealand, pound much stronger than the New Zealand, but very consolidating. That's the problem. Pound's being very strong, but I'm not seeing the run. So things, you see, you can see this run up the page, how strong the pound was and how weak the New Zealand dollar was. But now it's like either the bulls are resting and it's an accumulation phase for another run up the page, or this could be a distribution phase for selling off. So we never know which one is which one. So at this point, I'll see how the market responds at the 50 to 61% trade zone, right at this market structure here. Hopefully this will warn me before I get into a trade if it's going to reverse completely. But I'll see. If I get some nice pattern reversals here, I'll look for some long setups. In the Aussie US, I'm still in the short since last week. Really bad. We had the flag pattern, the retest, the candle reversal, strong move off the bat, and just missed the stop and just dribbling sideways now. Aussie definitely weaker than the dollar, but I think the dollar is under pressure suddenly. You can see how it fights there. It was just now number 3, now it's number 2. Kind of surpasses both of them. The US, or the dollar and the pound, was the strongest two for a long time together with the euro. But with the euro losing speed now, you can see how they flash there, how the dollar and the pound tries to be stronger than the other one. But CAD surpasses them all in a very swift, non-spectacular fashion. And the CAD is holding on tight to that first spot now, so we'll see. But for this one here, I can't really trail stop loss. I'll just sit tight with this trade. In the US yen, a dollar up there, yen down there, still favorite. I'll see on the retracement. I had this consolidation, the break, and the retest did not give a candle reversal there. Even if you look at 1 hour charts, there was no real reversal there that one could trade. So for now, we just stuck with the 4 hour charts. If it gets back down to retest that level there, the falling trend line, or then the 50 to 61% market structure here, I'll still be interested. Below that, I will start to think that this was more of a distribution than an accumulation. Right. If you look at the trends here, you can see the trends up, consolidation, up, consolidation, up. Now consolidating, but not making new highs. So it's really, really flat here at this stage. So it could either now break up, meaning this was accumulation. The bulls accumulated more positions, just resting a little bit, and then running up the page. If it's going to break down, that means they were getting rid of their positions, closing their long positions, maybe entering into short positions, and that could push it down, and that was then a distribution phase. Right. So we never know which one is which one. It's just when it breaks up or breaks down, then we know which one it is. And I like to use the relative strength here to guide me in that. Yes, look at that pound jumping up above the cat now even. Very, very difficult, very jumpy. You can't get clear-cut direction. But it's a Monday morning. It's to be expected that things are slow. And on the pound yen, you can see pound still strong, yen still weak. We've still got this nice pattern here, the falling wedge, the break, and now the retest. This is, guys, never trade patterns on their own. Don't see a triangle or a pattern and say, oh, I'm going to trade the triangle or a wedge or something. They are carefully selected and seldom traded on the breakout. Usually it's a retest. We got the RS in our direction. We've got candle pattern reversals confirming. I've got a trend indicator confirming. So don't just go crazy and watch for any candle or any chart patterns out there. That's pretty much the days of trading head and shoulders, double tops, double bottoms. They're pretty much done and dusted. It's not something that works on its own. You need to have a lot of other stuff confirming it. The only reason why I use the patterns is that the market will go back to these areas, but they might not even get close to the Fibonacci. My favorite levels are between 50 and 61%. But a lot of the times in the patterns, there's a lot of structure, there's a lot of support resistance. So I still use the patterns if they are very clear-cut. But mainly I look at retests and then the Fibonacci's. But trading this on its own is looking for trouble. Then the US Swiss, the dollar Swiss, they're getting close to each other, and I get the feeling it seems like the Swiss wants to gain on the dollar even. So I've marked this triangle reluctantly this morning, but you know what? If it breaks out there, then obviously the dollar and the Swiss will move apart, and then I will take some longs on a break and a retest. But for this stage, I'm just watching the triangle. I'm not very fond of this at this stage. In the euro pound, and then the pound still flashing up there. So I'm still trying to get a short there, although the euro pound is not one of my favorite pairs, but I've had some good trades. If it retraces back to that 61% level, right at 61%, you can see how the market stalled there on Friday. So market confirming. So we could see later today a retracement, slowly but surely. And then I get a candle reversal up there. I'll then reconsider some shorts here. Then my favorite trade idea for today is a potential short on the Aussie CAD. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now, when I look at the Aussie CAD, it's still not a great setup, but I've been watching this consolidation. We had this drop down the page, a strong consolidation, another drop down the page, and now a consolidation forming a flag pattern for a potential breakdown. But I'm still not very keen on this, because if you look at the Aussie there, Aussie CAD, the only reason why I've brought this in, it's virtually the only place I could find this morning to be long CAD. So it's not about the Aussie, it's more about the CAD than anything else for me. I really battled to find anything that get me a trade into the CAD long. So by shorting the Aussie CAD, that gives me that opportunity. So that's basically the only reason why I've got this here. I was really searching for something on the CAD. Right, we got the flag, the break, the retest. Let's see what happens. If I can get this to give me a strong reversal here later today or later the week, I can then consider some shorts on the Aussie CAD. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, share your experiences. Tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. And I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support the channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link below, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Don't forget to trade responsibly. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then,